The Mars generation announced the 24 best STEM advocates in the world that are 24 years old or younger, and it's a very amazing list that you'll want to hear all the way to the end for the surprise.
Supernova Style Science News with Julie 7 Sage.
The Mars Generation is an amazing organization that helps many kids. It was founded by Abby Harrison, better known as Astronaut Abby, and her mom, Nicole Harrison. Abby wants to be one of the first astronauts on Mars, and she's very close to being so. One thing that the Mars Generation does is they run a scholarship program to get underprivileged kids to space camp, and that includes transportation. They've run contests and such before, but this is the first time that the Mars Generation has done the 24 Under 24 award. There are so many awesome people on this list. Let me tell you about a few of them. First is 12-year-old Allie Weber. She runs a YouTube channel called Technic Allie Speaking, where she bids all kinds of cool stuff. Allie was a finalist in the 3M Young Scientist Challenge, which is a challenge to create an invention that will help people while using 3M products in their invention. She also does many other inventions like the frost stopper, which has a patent pending. She does so many more amazing things as well. The extra cool part is that her and I are friends. There's also another friend of mine on the list, and her name is Caitlin Ludlum, who is 15 years old. Caitlin wants to be an astronaut specifically to go to Mars. She is part of 3 FIRST robotic teams and is a mentor for girls and volunteers at the American Sign Language community. Another amazing person on this list is Tessa Mcevoy. She's 17, is already running her own business and her own animation series. Her business is an award-winning origami business, Outside the Box, Origami and Gifts. Tessa's animation series is called Space Cadet Wannabe and is in production. The pilot is already on YouTube and she's hoping to have the first episode up next year. Not only that, but she created the Mars Generation's coloring book. The next person I'd like to introduce is Temidao Onyo's son, a 22-year-old from Nigeria. He's the regional coordinator in Africa for the Space Generation Advisory Council, and he founded the University Space Club, where they try to get kids interested in space. It's the largest space program in Africa. Also on the list is Manasa Mendu, age 13. She won the 3M Young Scientist Challenge in 2016 with Harvest, which has a patent pending. Harvest is a device that creates energy from wind, sunlight, and rain, and she's already working on ways to make it better. There's even a Broadway actor on this list. Her name is Olivia Sherman. And not only is she a Broadway and off-Broadway actor, she's also a STEM advocate and a scientist. She founded her own business, Think Tank, and does neurobiology research. She's the chair of the board of directors for the Students and the Exploration and Development of Space, the largest and oldest student-run space advocacy organization. She's currently studying astrophysics and theater at Yale and wants to obtain her pilot's license because she also wants to be an astronaut on top of everything else. Another amazing person is Deepak Atyam, a 24-year-old. He co-founded the company Tri-D Dynamics, which works to produce low-cost liquid rocket engines. He's been an intern at SpaceX, multiple NASA sensors, and Moon Express's Google Learner X Prize team. Currently, he has 6 patents pending, and he has 1 already granted. His undergraduate studies were studying the possibility of using 3D printing to make a new class of nanosat launcher rocket engines. And on top of all of that, he founded a Students for the Exploration and Development of Space chapter. Another cool person on this list is Lisa Sturgeon. She works in New Zealand for Rocket Lab, a small launch provider. Lisa is also a host on Tomorrow, a live web show about the exploration of the universe. She was once the regional point of contact for the Space Generation Advisory Council. There are just so many amazing people on this list. I mean, look at all these people. And look! There's me. Yes, I am one of the people who received this award. I am so honored to be part of this list, to be among some of the most amazing people in the world. So many of them are changing the world, and some already have. I can't wait to see next year's list. Want to read more about the 24 Under 24 list? Want to learn about things I talked about in this video? Check out the links below. I'm also adding some Twitter and Instagram accounts of some of my friends on this list because you definitely want to know what they're up to.